Hello, my name is M.K. Davis. You know, in a previous video, I mentioned that through the miracle of YouTube, I'm able to post things that are of sufficient quality that they don't really lose a lot by the time they make it to the viewer. And now I really began to appreciate that since I've been posting some of this high quality stuff from 352. Different viewers have called me and emailed me about different things that they see in the film and the films and the clips that I put up. Scott Carpenter from Tennessee called me and told me that he saw what he thought was a shovel handle or a scoop handle when I posted the part about the handprint on the log. And there's the handprint on the log is there, and then you see this object that certainly does appear that it could be a shovel handle. Now, you know, it's you got to kind of look at the surroundings there. You know, would they be using a shovel there? Let's take a look. Once again, this is frame 352, and it's the highest quality frame from the film. Came directly from Patricia Patterson. Now here's a little boost in the contrast, and we just kind of zoom out over and kind of down and close to where that handprint on that log was, and look a little bit there. You see a white and black object sticking up like a polar stick. Now this is the contrast boosted. And you'll see that behind the log, right behind the handprint, there's a hole that's been dug out. And you'll see that 4 arrows pointing down at the hole, and then you'll see this other object sticking up on the other side of the log, and there's 3 arrows to it. That's the object in question. Now, there's certainly a reason to have a shovel there because there's a hole. Now, could this be a shovel? Listen. Well, yeah, it could be a shovel. You know, it is so very important to get input from a fresh set of eyes or another person to look at it, maybe at a different angle or whatever. And it's greatly appreciated. I personally thank Scott. And all the viewers out there, you're looking at fresh stuff from an old film that may you may actually have an impact on. Take a good look at it closely. Now, I had another viewer email me and said, and kind of postulated there that since we have a white substance on the log in the form of a handprint, could that possibly explain the white on the bottom of the foot? And I thought about that, and I said, you know, that really could actually explain why that amount of white changes throughout the film. You know, as sometimes it's only on the very bottom, and other times it's up the side of the foot. Let's take a look at a clip of that. Okay, here it is. It's in slow motion. Just watch the feet. Just take a look at them. It's going to freeze frame right there. You see how that sand, or the white substance, I call it sand, the white substance, comes up on the side of the foot. You know, that maybe she's walking in the same substance that was on the hand that left the white handprint on the log. Really a brilliant deduction, and greatly appreciated. I'll have to go back through. I get a lot of responses from these videos and find out, you know, which viewer did that, but you know, suggested that, and give them proper credit. And there's many things on this film that have been pointed out to me in the years that I've been looking at it by others too, and at some point in time acknowledgement is due. But at any rate, I wanted you to see this, and I want you to understand that you could have an impact on the solution. Take a look. You've got good stuff to look at now. Take a look. You know, I have an internet-ready Samsung high definition, you know, big screen TV mounted on my wall, and it's got one of the highest fidelities in the industry. And I was playing one of my YouTubes on there today, just looking to see how it looked on the television, And gosh, I was really surprised when the clip came up showing the white tracking dog down at the little pool with what I consider to be a skin, but many people argue against that, but that's what I believe it is. But at any rate, irregardless of that, I was shocked at the quality of it. Whenever it was backlit brilliantly by those LED lights and through that liquid crystal display, it became a transmission image, which is like film, and it is the highest quality when it only passes through once. In a platinum image, the light has to go through your film dyes, reflect off a white paper background, and come back through. So it goes through twice, and it's not as good. A transmission image only goes through once. And it was coming through, much better quality, and the color, gosh. So I wanted to post that. I just took my phone and filmed it with my iPhone, and filmed it right off the screen there. And so here it is. And there's all kinds of ways to look at things, and this just was one of those novel ways that just showed itself to me. Take a look.
Well, this is what he's referred to by they got to see something. They got to take him to the place where they can pick up a scent in order to track it. You see that little red, watery little hole there and that black, lumpy, furry thing over there in the hole? That's what he's referring to. So they got to have something to go by. So you see it there in the tracking dog video, exactly what he's referring to. Now, here.
So you see there are lots of different ways of looking at it. Nothing was changed about that clip except that it was backlit brilliantly, in a high quality machine. But I really, really appreciate more eyes to look at it, more brains to ponder over it. And I thank you for your time.